Morning all. 21st of June, another day in my daily diaries of looking after my wife with Parkinson's and dementia. If you're new to this, please go back and have a watch from the first one I did back in end of April 28th I think it was. Give you a better insight as to what it's all about. I'm just trying to get it out there, help people to understand Parkinson's really and dementia. And also most to understand what people who are caring for, not just people with Parkinson's, but carers in general. But it's what they go through each day. Yesterday we did actually get out yesterday afternoon, which was good. It was warm, very warm. Got out and met Angie's sister. Angie's sister's fella was actually working yesterday afternoon, so he doesn't. We didn't meet him. He's a singer. We did the usual, went for a coffee and a toasted tea cake and that. But again, Angie wasn't with it really again. And at one point, Marilyn, that's Angie's sister, she actually noticed that Angie can't stand unaided now. If I left go over, she'd fall over heavily, which I think she hadn't realised, Marilyn. I don't think she realised how much she's deteriorated. I think that was a bit of a shock to her. I did speak to the Parkinson's nurse on all yesterday. She did ring me back. She's putting us forward to go and see the specialist again next week because she's convinced that it's not just Parkinson's that Angie's got, it's Parkinson's plus. I mean, she's mentioned this in the past, the PD nurse, but the specialist hasn't really took it on board. Probably must see that many. I mean, the symptoms are very, very much alike, but it's a more aggressive form of Parkinson's. You get a lot of the same symptoms, but more aggressive, and extra things like the apathy, which I keep going on about, and the lack of eye movement, inability to look up and down, just things like when I'll say, take your tablet, Angie, I'll hold it out in my hand. She can't look down and pick the tablet, so just little things like that the Parkinson's nurse has picked up on. So she's actually going to mention this to the specialist, and Mr. McGee. She sent across already to try and get us to book us an appointment sooner, which is good. It's good. I like the system over here. You're not waiting months and months and months, which we would have been if we was back in the Bolton before we moved to here. And some of the situation that some of the people who are watching this are commenting on, they're having to wait ages and ages. So we do have a good system over this side. But having said that, even if he confirms she's got the Parkinson's plus, there's no magic wand. It doesn't matter. It'll just help to explain a little bit more. But it is a more aggressive, and the most thing she was convinced about was the speed in which it's took over. It's not even 4 years yet. It's 4 years in August since she got a diagnosis. And most people with Parkinson's can live, 15, 20 years before they get to this stage. So, it looks like it is bad. And I did read up about it when she first mentioned it. Last year, I think it was, when she first mentioned it. And the symptoms are all there. But you got that, and they sort of intertwined that and all the symptoms with Parkinson's plus, and the dementia. They all intertwine with each other, all the symptoms. So you might be talking to the Parkinson's and the specialist about something, but really I should be speaking to the memory clinic and vice versa. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no cure either way. But it's just more aggressive, and it brings it on quicker. quicker, you know, and she's deteriorating a lot. Anyway, well, we'll see what he says. Hopefully we might get I will get some sort of confirmation next week as to when it is, and it'll be over the next few weeks, but there's no point, like the Parkinson's nurse said, there's no point in changing a Parkinson's medication, because we've done that in the past, and we've upped it and dropped it and lowered it and changed the strength, and there's not really much difference. You know, if she's on too high a dose, she sleeps more than she is doing. If she get any less of a dose, and the tremors and stuff will start kicking in. So it's just a minefield. It's just, you know, you put up with it as each day goes along, as each day comes by, shall I say, and do the best you can each day. I forgot what I'm going to say then. Yeah, right. I'm not going to go on too much about that. Just the aggressive side. You go from stage 1 to stage 5, you know, a lot quicker, should we say, than normal Parkinson's. I'll ask Mr. McGee probably what stage. I think I know what stage Angie's at, but I don't want to preempt, you know. So I might ask what stage he thinks she's at. Right, I'm going to, we discussed it last night that we're going to get out again today. She said she wanted to go into Blackpool. I give her an option, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? And I got the thumbs up for going into Blackpool. So we'll probably go over there and go into the Winter Gardens maybe, and get something to eat and drink in there. It's nice in there. Be nice and cool and all if it's another hot day, because it's looking that way. Yesterday was hot. It was humid yesterday. There was no proper air to breathe. One thing that did make me laugh yesterday, the amount of people I heard, "Oh, it's too warm, it's too warm." It felt like it reminded me of a piece of cake thing. "Oh, it's too warm. I like it warm, but this is too warm." Oh, you know, and I think it'd only be a couple of weeks, couple of months, and they'd be at it. "Oh, it's too cold. We had no summer. Like, just enjoy it and just sit in the shade, or go and buy yourself a fan. You know what I mean? Just give me. Anyway, so it just made me chuckle a couple of times. The amount of people I heard sat in the cafe and walking around, and you know, just moaning and groaning about that it's too hot. We don't get enough of it. For me, we don't get enough of it. You know, so we're just not used to it. That's what it is. You know, so anyway, so yeah, I told Angie I'm definitely going to get her up, you know, by 12 o'clock if she's not already awake. So I'll probably get her out of bed about 11:30ish. I think, get her washed and get her time for the tablet at 12, and try and get out, you know, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Give her a breakfast at 12:30 after the tablets, and get out and go and park up and just get out in the afternoon and have a stroll around, and that's it, go and have something to eat. So yeah, that's my diary done for today. So again, please comment, send me your comments, your like button, press your like button, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, please, and I'll do another one tomorrow. So you take care now. Bye.